welcome to Ditzysdiamondden. So we are actually going to be doing a little whip and chat and showcase. So I am actually getting ready to kit up my Oz and Og, which is from the Enablers Outpost. And we also have another sponsor for Oz and Og, which is the Diamond Design Co. And today my whip is one of their 20 by 20 projects. And it is the octopus from Patchwork Animals, but I got this one in the mail and I just could not wait to share it. So I'm going to kind of do a little whip and chat and a little bit of an unboxing because you can ask anybody that has gotten these. They are not like most minis. It is big canvas quality shrunk down, and it is perfect for on the go. So I did order cartoon sweets, and these ones, my Patchwork Animals, these are 20 by 20s. These ones are going to be 10 by 10s, and they're so gosh darn cute. And of course, like I said, she is an Oz and Og sponsor. So we got some gift cards for y'all, and look at these. Look at how cute they are. So there is going to be 80 colors in total, and we've got 5 ABs and 1 dust drill, and that dust drill is going to be the full background is going to be a dust, as you guys can see right here. That is coming out amazing, pretty. And these are cut, so you can't really see the cut, but it is there, so you can just peel those right off. They do use the regular DMC codes. Their minis are in squares, as you can see right here. The quality of those drills is fantastic. You do get your little toolkit in here, which just has your basic square stuff. You got a pot of wax, you got a little pin, you got some tweezers, some multi-placers, your squishy, and a tray. So same old with that. But look, here we are. Oh my goodness. So, oh, here's a sundae. Look at those big eyes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's the sundae, and it's got a cherry on top. So cute. As you can see, these have a lot of detail. There is quite a bit of confetti inside of here, which is going to bring out all those tiny little details of the sundae. Oh my goodness, ice cream. And let's see, it looks like it is a vanilla, strawberry, and some chocolate ice cream. So happy. Cinnamon roll. Oh my goodness, they're too cute. I love their big eyes. I know. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to eat a cinnamon roll after seeing this guy again. Look at those little swirl patterns. Nope, I'm still going to eat it. You're still going to eat it? We have a cupcake, and this one has a little strawberry on top. We've got some adorable sprinkles, a two-toned cupcake holder there. We have a chocolate chip cookie. He looks delicious, even with those big eyes. I want to gobble him up.
Yeah. As he walks around, he drops little pieces of chocolate chip everywhere he goes.
And look, these are chocolate chips, but they're his feet and hands. The little chocolate chips are his feet and hands. Oh my goodness, he is too cute. And he's got a really adorable little nose right here. And then we have the sundae or shake, and this is going to be a multi-flavored shake. There is so many different colors in here, from pinks and blues and greens and oranges, and there is 3 colors, a couple different colors of pinks in here, a couple different blues. So this thing is going to be an absolute rainbow. And then we have the little straw. So here's the cartoon sweets. As you can see, she has multiple different ones. She has 10s, 15s, and 20s. So look, you can see how cute they are. Just too adorable. And those are centimeters. But this is the one that I've been working on today. Like I said, I got those. I am a huge fan of the Diamond Design Co. Huge fan of Amy's in general. These are perfect for me to just do in bed. My issue is that I have been really struggling with actually working on any of my big canvases, because I feel like The minis have taken over my life. I cannot seem to stop doing them. And I kind of do mine a little bit weird because usually I do all of the 30 or the 5200s first, and I like do my whole entire background. And I think why that is I don't know why, but for some reason I have so many different cover minders, but I'm always losing the other side of the magnet. And so I'll like grab a cover minder and I won't know where the back is. I don't even understand how they are getting lost or where they're going. I don't know if maybe Paul is eating them. So I have no idea about what is going on with those, but I do know that I've just, yeah, I've been popping out the minis. I'm kind of surprised that Paul hasn't asked for one of these minis yet. Did you see that cute new sports one that they just came out with, babe?
Yeah, I seen it.
I thought that thing was adorable. I really like the snowboarding.
Yes, I think there was one on skateboarding too on there.
Yes,
and I think there was basketball. There was a couple of different ones on there. I liked it.
Oh yeah,
It looks really
and
nice.
hockey. I like the mitt too. That mitt looked like it had
the mitt and the ball.
So much detail.
Yep, yes it does.
Yeah, and it was kind of perfect timing because I had noticed that like Kara was talking about needing something other than, you know, the cute doll faces, and I understand that while it is a mini, Amy is definitely putting out some kind of unique stuff. So I like that, and I really enjoy the fact that I can just kind of wander around the house with these, because I normally do this in my bedroom and I just like pick the whole thing up and just carried it in here.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, so everything's been pretty easy. So today, today has been a little crazy. So Aurora, little Miss Aurora, yeah, she has days where she is sweet and calm and nice, and Ollie is definitely getting more used to her. They're starting to like cuddle when they sleep together, and Ollie tried to play with her the other day. I was playing tug of war with her, and Ollie like ran in and like gave a gentle tug on the rope, which for him is like a really big thing. And yeah, so he's starting to play with her a little bit, but oh my goodness, there are days where I seriously tell Paul, it's like she has her good Aurora Belle days, and other days she definitely chooses violence, and Ollie does not like her so much on those days, and I feel like I need to hide from her on those days because all she wants to do is make me bleed my own blood. She runs in front of me, I trip. So basically this morning I woke up, and I'm not a morning person because of my medication that helps me sleep. And she's like, I want to play today. And I was like, oh my goodness. So it's Monday. So I did my morning talk with Jenny. Jenny and I talk every Monday morning. Like the very first thing I do when I wake up is I'm like, Jenny time. And I call Jenny and we chat Monday mornings for like over a year now. That's what we do on Mondays. We chat. And Aurora is just like, play with me, tackling me, eating my hair, eating my feet, trying to eat my hands, eating my elbows. She's going nuts. So I'm like playing with her toys. Ollie is like climbing up on top of my head going, Mom, what do we do? She's going nuts. And I'm like, I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying to calm her down. So Jimmy and I get off the phone and she's still going nuts 2 hours later. So I'm like, all right, buddy, you stay in here. I'm going to take her out back and we're going to run around the yard. I'm 1 cup of coffee in. And so I take her outside and we are running around the backyard. I'm kicking her ball. She's got this, you know, those kids' balls that kind of, they're just like the little plastic blow-up balls. She chases it around the yard. It's bigger than her, and she likes to like tackle it. So I'm kicking around her ball. I am running up and down the yard. She's chasing me, she's tripping me, she's eating my feet, she's going after the balls, she's getting the zoomies, dog's going nuts. I'm running around for like an hour, and this dog is still going nuts. So I'm like, oh, all right, that's enough. I need a break, bath time. So I take her in, bring her in for a bath, and she's like, oh, I don't want a bath today. I don't want a bath today. She's trying to get out of the tub. I'm like, you're getting a bath today. Give her a bath. We are taking care of like all of her bathing things. She's throwing a fit. I get her out. I brush her. She doesn't want to be brushed. She wants to be let down. So I brush her as much as I can. And I gave her a dental chew while I was brushing her. And then, oh, I forgot her stuff outside. I completely forgot to bring her stuff in, because after I'm done with all of that, she's like, I want down. And she proceeds to go into the flower garden and dig up in there to get herself dirty again. She's like, oh, I told you I didn't want to be clean, woman. So she does that. Then she jumps into the grass, rolls around on the grass, gets the zoomies some more. At this point, I'm just sitting back there going, oh my goodness. So I bring her back inside. I put Ollie in my bedroom on the bed, and I shut the door. And then I finally went and hid in my diamond painting room for a little while, because, yeah, I think it was almost 4 hours. 4 hours of this insanity of chasing her and running around. But I did get to talk with Jenny this morning, and then that afternoon I got some more talk with Jenny, so that is always an excellent way to have my day. And then I talked to my friend Jay Lily. So today was actually a pretty good day, because I got to talk to some of my favorite people. And then we had, oh my goodness, Paul and I bought croissant bread, and I made Paul a croissant McMuffin. It was sausage and eggs and the cheese and salsa and the whole bit. And he's like, oh my goodness, this is delicious. And I'm like, we should make French toast with it. So we made French toast with it, and it was delicious. At least I thought so. I think that Paul thought so also. I don't know what he's doing today, guys. Usually he hangs out with me while I'm doing the whip and chat, but he like got me all set up and then just wandered off. So
I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh.
There's no place for me to sit, so I gotta stand or bring a stool in.
Oh, I see.
We don't normally record right here.
No, we normally don't. But yeah, so
I'll bring my chair.
it was delicious. And then I haven't had it yet. I don't know, maybe I'll have it as a snack tonight, because Paul said that the croissant like sandwich that I made him with the scrambled eggs and the sausage, and then we had just scrambled egg, sausage, and cheese and salsa.
Yeah, just like an egg McMuffin.
And then I put it in the toaster. Yeah, and he said it was amazing. I was like, better than an English McMuffin? And he's like, yes. So now he says that we need that all the time.
Yeah, that bread's amazing.
So, yeah, he's like, he wants croissant toast now all the time and forever. And we made the French toast with it, and it was absolutely delicious. And so far I have been able to hold it down, which I am very, very proud of, because we had a little bit of an issue. So Saturday was really, really busy. There was some lives that we had to go to. We had a retreat meeting. We had game night, and Paul. So we've been together for 29 years, but I've always been the planner, the one that like does stuff and gets stuff together. Well, Paul planned a date for us and surprised me with it, which was very awesome. So after game night, he took me out to a vineyard, and he knows the owner at the vineyard, and they had a one-man band who was really, really good. And Paul knows the owner, so the owner bought me a couple bottles of wine, and I may have had a few. And yeah, I had a really good time. I don't know if Paul had a good time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
It's fine?
Yeah, it was good.
So yeah, it was an okay time. It was alright.
That's it? It was just alright?
Yeah, it's alright. But of course, you know, and I was happy-go-lucky, you know, and I woke up the next morning with a massive hangover because it is wine, and wine gives you gnarly hangovers. So Sunday, I spent most of the time laying on the couch rethinking my ability to make life choices. I was like, I don't know if I should be making my own life choices. I think I may need a life coach. But because I was just like laying there, Paul was like, you should buy your Sims game. So I did get the new add-on for the Sims game, the Fairy. And I am having a lot of fun with that. Like, I have to do the WIP and chat, and I like doing the WIP and chat, but Paul did have to kind of a little bit drag me out of my Sims game because I was doing my diamond painting earlier this afternoon. I'm like, oh, I'm playing The Sims now. He's like, you know, as soon as you start it, you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is fun. And it is fun. I like this octopus. It's so cute. But yeah, at the moment, I was just like, oh, I just want to play The Sims. You get to live outdoors all the time. And usually when I play The Sims, I'm usually more like, I do like the creative arts and stuff. So with my sim being outdoors and being fairy, I am doing some aspirations that I've never done. So like, I am really like into the herbing, doing like in the gardening, and I am catching froggies. You can swim and you can bathe in the pond. And Paul's like, every time I look over at your screen, you're just naked in the pond.
Yeah, you're just bathing in this pond.
Yeah, and then Brian came over and he was talking about his game and about how he did not like the last game he played because the romance options were not varied. And I was like, I only date women in my games. I do not date boys in my games. In The Sims, I always have a girlfriend. And when Paul and I play other games and he wants to play a boy, I'm like, I don't want to marry you then unless you make a girl character.
Yeah, so I just make girl characters, you know.
That way I'll marry him in game. So, yeah, I got me a girlfriend. Does anybody else cheat? Because the very first thing I always do in all my games, like I just live outdoors. I don't have a house right now. In the game, not in IRL, for all the weird people that jump in and they're like, oh, gonna take things out of context and go spread rumors. In a video game, I live outside. So I am really liking it. But the very first thing I always do to make sure that I have the money that I need to be successful at my Sims game is I go into the town and I go home with somebody. I ask to move in. I kick them all out. And then I take over all of their money and their properties. And then I sell it. And then I have all the money to go from there. I don't know if that makes me like a terrible, horrible person or if other people also kind of do that to where they're like, hi, I love you. Can I come stay the night? And then, yeah. And then you're like, all right, bye. Thanks for all the monies. Thanks for everything.
It's just a game, so I guess you can play it however you like.
Yes. Although I have never I've never hurt anybody in my Sims game, because I know some people who they'll like create basements with no doors and put people they don't like inside of them, and I've never done that. I've thought about it, but I've never done it, because I like let somebody move in with me and I was all happy, and I'm like, oh, the Sims is so cute, I love her, and then she didn't want to make woohoo with me and said she wasn't romantically interested in me, and I really wanted to burn her up, but I did not. Instead, I just kicked her out and took all of her money. So see, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. 25. Look, guys, this has a bottom part. I didn't notice that. I'm not smart. Paul's like, has another zipper. Because I was kidding this up, and I'm like, there's not enough cases. I thought I bought the 240.
You did.
And I was like all sad, and then he's like, da 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 da, and he unzipped it. And then I felt a little bit on the foolish side.
Yeah, but it works now.
Yes, but it works now. So he got me all fixed up. I don't remember. Oh, The Sims. Yeah, so that is how I play, but I'm really digging the outdoors. I'm really liking doing these new aspirations and leveling up these skills that I normally don't do, because normally I'm all about, you know, writing and playing music and stuff like that. So it has been a lot of fun. I wish I could get Paul to play The Sims, because I think you can visit your friends' houses and like actively play together and marry each other and stuff when you both play.
It's just not a game for me. It's not for me. I'm not good with those simulation games.
But you've never tried one.
I have.
When?
Older games like Sid's Civilization and some of the roller coaster tycoon games are kind of like that, and I just...
That's fair. Roller coaster. Yeah. I did like roller coaster tycoons. I don't like the ones they have on the mobile phone. Those are dumb.
Yeah, and I'm just not very good at them.
But
I don't have the patience.
The original discs ones were very cool.
Yes.
But I also like carnival games.
Yeah, that's okay.
I liked that one too. And then yeah, so my son came in, and then they have another pack that somehow I missed on the Sims that I want, that maybe I will try to get next month. Why is this being weird? It's not letting me pick these drills up.
I don't know. Why not?
I don't know.
Did it go?
I did. I got it to go. But yeah, I need to get my Oz and Og all kitted up also, because we're getting ready to start that. And we've got Ellie, and I don't know if her husband and her girlfriend are coming, or just one or the other. I still need to check that. And I don't know how long they're going to stay, because I guess they're supposed to be here this Wednesday, but the funeral is not until the 9th. So...
that's a long time then.
I know, Paul's like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's my office. I turned into a guest room.
Yeah. That's true. I'll ask her tonight about what exactly is going on. And then all of the rest of last week, honestly, I just been kind of working on training Aurora, diamond painting. I've slowly fallen into the WIP jungle. I was working on getting some of my WIPs cleaned up. And then, yeah. So I did finish Valentine Masquerade. And I have another WIP that I'm almost done. I have one. How many WIPs do I have going now? I've got a few WIPs.
I mean, do you count the little ones too?
Well, yeah, because they take up storage.
Yeah, true.
So I've got one like mini. I'm doing the summer minis from DAC. I am working on this one. I have an all fairy dust that Cindy Bennett gave me when I visited her last year. That I need to finish still, and then I have one that is kitted up, And then I changed my mind last minute about a canvas that I was going to do for the event. So that's not even started, but it is all kit up. I have a Diamond Art Club fairy that I've been working on in the living room. And then I have a mermaid in my craft room. How many was that? That's
I
one.
didn't count.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But 2 of them are minis. So I don't know if I'd really classify those as WIP rips, but they are taking up storage. Oh, and then I have that one where I spilled the drills and I still haven't
Oh, yeah.
picked it back up yet. And that is Talk to the Snakes. I really need to finish up some of these whips because they drive me nuts. I know they're there and it drives me nuts, but I'm definitely falling into but I want to start this right now.
Yeah, but then now you gotta finish it if you do that.
Yeah, and I used to be really good at it, but this was the year that I really started doing events and I fell into the thing, and yeah, it's out of control. I don't think, yeah, it's out of control. But other than that, honestly, I haven't really been talking much to anybody or really active in the community. We did talk a little bit about how and everybody has their own side of what happens and whatnot, and everybody's, the way they visualize and see things, of course, is valid. But for me, I kind of had my feelings hurt a little bit, and I've been kind of processing that just because I kind of feel like I came out and wanted to create the inclusivity, whatever, and I think that I may have just been a little bit too quick to fully give my heart away and trust. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm healing is all. Nobody's in the right. Nobody's in the wrong. It's not like a huge drama. It's just major. Just a little bit of hurt feelings. Not a big deal. But, I'm healing a bit from that. I'm sure the other person is healing a bit from that. So I've just been kind of turtling a little bit, hanging out at home, doing my little things that need to get done. So, yeah. And like I said, I'll get over it. It's nothing major. Just a little bit of hurt feelings. And that happens. Sometimes your feelings get hurt. Sometimes your feelings get hurt, though, and then people blow it out of proportion, which I don't like that either. Because it's like, everybody's a little bit different. So what may seem like a no big deal to somebody else might be a big deal to, I don't know. People are different. We need to respect that. Tangent. Woo! Sideways! Yeah. But, oh, I did it. Look, I forgot 2 of the little cameras down here, guys. What number was the cameras? 42?
I don't know. You gotta find it.
No. 25. I need 2 little cameras. Gonna reach in here. Grab 1 little camera. Oh. Got it. 2 little camera. Oh no, we got 3 little cameras. And then Paul, I think Paul's been kind of feeling the same way because his feelings are a little hurt and he's been kind of like, oh, yeah. We're licking the wounds a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah, baby?
Yeah. That's okay.
It's okay. It's all gonna be okay. So let's talk a little bit. Now, I think that's all stuff that we really did last week, yeah?
Yeah, because we're still getting over being sick.
I went grocery shopping all by myself.
You did go grocery shopping. I didn't even know what store you were at, or I'd have been like, yeah, grab that thing you asked me about.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to Costco all by myself and did our grocery shopping.
Yeah, and our Costco is packed, like from opening to close. There's so many people in that store. It is crazy.
I'm pretty sure that's how all Costco's are.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe that is how it is. But yeah,
every time we see people at any Costco, the parking lots are always jam-packed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I did. I went to Costco all by myself. I was very, very proud of myself. And I went to the gas station and filled up my own car. And I went to the post office. So I'm being all, look at me, I'm a big kid now. I'm doing stuff. I really like driving my little car.
Man, it's good that you like doing that stuff. It gets you out of the house, and you know that's what I do like about it.
Yeah. So that was an adventure. I went on an adventure, and I lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
So let's discuss a little bit of things, some of our favorite things this week. I'd love to hear about some of your favorite things.
Like what?
Also, I don't know, just anything that happened to them. I want to know how your week went.
Mine?
No.
Oh, their week.
I know how your week went.
I know. I was gonna say you already know.
You know, I don't know how everybody else's week went. Anything exciting happened? Was it exceptionally boring, more than usual? Anything and everything. Just tell me something that happened to you this week that you remember. I have a hard time always remembering everything I did, which is why a lot of my videos are, oh, I think that was it. And then I'm like, oh, wait, no, I remembered something. You guys are like all about ready to power it off. And then you're like, oh, wait, she's not done. So that's about how my stuff goes. So I will say, all right, so my song this week kind of went with how I was feeling, because I was thinking about adult relationships and how it's so much harder to make friends as an adult. And then, so there's this song called Baggage, called New Medicine. And I was thinking, you know, I think that that might be one of the reasons why it is so hard for adults to form these relationships when they meet later in life. Is, you know, when we're young, it is all about, oh, that toy looks so cute. Can I play that toy with you? Can I build a sandcastle with you? Let's play forts, you know? But as we get older, and we get hurt. And so we become sensitive to things that we were not as sensitive about. And we not just in our like romantic relationships, but in life, we start to carry baggage. And we take that baggage into every relationship we go to. And sometimes it's like, oh, look, our luggage matches. Awesome. But sometimes the luggage clashes. And I think as we get older, we are not as willing to
Sort through their
baggage or even try to put up with certain behaviors. It's like there are certain things that people do, like I said, that it's like, you know what? To 95% of the population, it's just like, oh, it's just a personality quirk. Whatever, not a big deal. But the other 5%, well, that personality quirk kind of makes me want to jump off a cliff. So I don't want to be around that. And I think that's what it is. So I was listening to that song, Baggage by New Medicine. It's a rock song. And I think that you really have to think about that in all sorts of life. Because they talk about it when you talk about romantic relationships, but they don't talk about this baggage that you haul, the little hurts, the tiny things that annoy you, and we carry that into all of our relationships, our work relationships, our friendships.
Yeah, the things people might say or maybe didn't say, you know, could be.
Yeah, tones of voice, certain verbiage. We all have sensitivities, and I think that we need to respect those, but also maybe sometimes try to reevaluate like what's in our luggage. Do we really need to keep carrying this particular thing around? Yeah. So that was my song. Paul's song was What I Want by Morgan Wallen. I'm pretty sure you picked this exact same song last week. Are you still listening to that?
If I did, then yeah, I'm still listening.
You're like, yes. Does this apple have a bite taken out of it? I feel like this apple has a bite taken out of it.
Most apples do, right?
No. It does. It has a little bite taken out of it. Number 14. All right. So what is it about that song that you like? It's just got some.
Oh, I don't know.
Groove.
I like when males and females sing a song together. I don't know why. I like that.
All right.
Just sounds better to me.
You're just like, it just sounds good, dang it.
But not in unison.
Not in
No,
unison?
They can sing in unison. I was just joking.
Alright, as for TV shows, Paul is rewatching Wednesday because I think Wednesday season 2 comes out in the mid-August.
Yep, with Jenna Ortega, and it is so fantastic, and I'm excited to see season 2.
Yeah, so he's been rewatching season 1. I've been kind of flip-flopping between TV shows. I
know, and then you got like on this like cowboy kick and started watching all these.
I like cowboy movies,
like
westerns.
The Dances with Wolves and Young Guns, and I don't remember what the other one is you just started, but yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think maybe I just need to listen to a book because I keep putting something on and it's like something that I like, but then I'm like, oh, it's just like actually not like really interesting me that much. And so I'm just like, oh, let's try this show. And I'm like, no. So I really haven't been watching like any TV shows. I really think I probably just need to listen to a book. I want to re-listen to Scythe. Because I only listened to it the one time and it was so intricate in the details that I feel like I missed a lot.
But didn't we just restart that?
No, because I've only listened to like 30 minutes of it because I keep restarting it when I'm asleep already, pretty much. So.
Then I've heard it a few times.
Well, only the first chapter over and over and over again. I mean, you've got to be excited about maybe actually listening to chapter 2.
It'd be cool. I mean, I know how chapter 1 goes pretty well. I might have nightmares of it. But, yeah.
I kept falling asleep before I finished chapter 3, so I think or chapter 1, so I think I've listened to it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and I normally, listen to it pretty much in completion.
Aw, poor Paul.
Nah, it's not that big a deal. That's a first world problem right there. Oh, you had to listen to chapter 1 of an audiobook 3 times. You poor bastard.
Aw. We feel bad for you, baby.
Nah.
Alright, and then for crafting stuff, so I actually, my favorite diamond painting release, I bought it. There was a few on hand. It is another Bella Art. Nicole's got to stop taking my money. It was the Yaroslavia Garskova. I know I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But is the pink witch, and she had a couple on hand, so I'm not going to have to do the long wait, even though, I mean, it's not like I'm going to get it done anyways. But, oh, that didn't look the right color. That's not the right color. What are you doing? Wrong color drill. Peg Paul in the face with it.
Miss.
So yeah, I actually just ordered that a little while ago. I was so excited that she had a few actually on hand, so I jumped on that. And then Paul's was actually, his favorite was a Bella Art Day Nicole this week also. He was really digging the Butterflies at Sunset by the one and only Emma Casey. He really likes, not only does he like Emma Casey's artwork, but he also just happens to like Emma Casey. He thinks she is pretty cool.
She is.
Or dope. I don't know. What is it?
It's
Awesome?
cool. I don't know if dope or awesome are cool anymore, so she's just cool.
What if cool just means like I'm chilly now?
Maybe that's what it means. Maybe it's stay frosty. Maybe that's too old.
Stay,
I don't even know.
Stay frosty, Emma. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. No. So both of our favorites were actually from Bella this week. Although I will say, just a little throw in here, Muni Made released a little round pink cow one. It was too adorable for words also over at Muni Made. So that was, yeah, it was just too cute. I saw it. I was just like, oh my goodness. I hope that Courtney saw it, because she is absolutely going to love that adorable little cow. Don't have a cow, man. Is that still cool to say?
No. Neither is Eat My Shorts.
No.
I know, I found out.
And then of course Crashley, our Crafts with Crashley, has some releases, and she did. So she had the cover minder and she had the release papers for No Place by Home by Emma Casey.
No Place Like Home by Emma Casey.
Isn't that what I said?
Close enough.
For the Oz and Og event. Well, she also just released a pen and a tumbler. So there is a whole set going on if you want to head over there and get that whole set. Craftspirations also dropped a very cool trinket tray, pen and putty set also that you can get on her website. So we've got a lot of very cool Oz and Og things coming up, and of course I'm a little partial, so that happened to be my favorite Crashley drop this week. Paul's favorite drop was another Dakota, and it was the cherry blossom tree.
Yes.
It is the one that he likes. He likes Dakota.
Yes, I do.
He does. He always picks out quite a bit of things by Dakota. And also, in case you guys were not aware, or if you don't know who she is, even though I'm pretty sure everybody does. So Courtney, Diamond's Our Girl's best friend, she also does art, and so she's had a couple pieces of art sent to Diamond Art Club for licensings, and they have been voted on. Well, Crashley also just released 3 of her images in the sets where you can not only support Crafts with Crashley, but you can also support Courtney by purchasing one of her Tumblr release paper pen sets that Courtney drew. So go ahead and check those out. And then of course there's always the very fun Crashley has got these really cute release papers. They're called community release papers of her and all of her friends doing weird things. They are quite adorable. So you can always check out those too. Maybe check out, not only does she have a few YouTubers, but yeah, just a couple other friends. They're very funny though. Crashley's imaginative, and she's so imaginative in such a funny way. I really, really like her, like as a human. So for the marriage tip of the week, my tip is you got to think about, like, sometimes I'll notice when you start to feel disconnected from your partner, you'll get a little, well, to put it bluntly, bitchy. I know that I do it also. And so I've been having to really be like, okay, so are we disconnected because we're tired and busy? Are we disconnected because we're on different wavelengths? And trying to understand that even Paul is always 100% in this relationship. He is always in the relationship. But you know what? Sometimes outside forces happen, and they take a lot of concentration. They take a lot of energy. They take a lot of time. And it is okay for him to be tired and not 100% always show that he's in the relationship. Because sometimes you're just tired. Sometimes you need a little bit of me time or a little bit of concentration time. And that doesn't mean he's not in the relationship or that he doesn't care. And so we just need to understand and respect when people get tired, and know that just because they're not 100% showing up 100% of the time doesn't mean that they're not 100% in the relationship and 100% devoted to you, but that they're human. That's it. They're human. And sometimes, even if we're feeling a little bit of a disconnect, instead of looking for issues, we should have sympathy and, you know, show a little bit of kindness and just try to support them and maybe put a little bit more effort into helping them take care of their needs when honestly they're starting to drown a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What are your wise words, oh wise husband?
I think mine is less apologizing and just more love. More just I love you, not, you know, I'm sorry. Because, you know, somebody could seem like they're in a grumpy mood or a bad mood, but that's nothing to apologize for. An apology, I think, is something that you say when you actually mean it, not just something you say as a go-to. And then, you know, of course, saying I love you more and just being more appreciative when somebody does something for you.
Like earlier today, when you were like, "Oh, sorry," because you like asked me a question. I'm like, "What are you sorry for? I don't even understand what you're talking about."
Yeah, like, we just get so used to just being like sorry, and I don't like that. I don't want to be sorry when it's just something I said.
Yeah, I don't even know what he was talking about. Seriously, guys, my stomach is like really, really upset. I was talking to Jay Lely earlier, and then I was like, I have to go before I stain my couch. And then, yeah. And so I'm kind of like, my tummy hurts and Paul's tummy has been hurting. So I think both of us are just kind of a little bit like,
Just meh.
Yeah. And so he's like, sorry. I'm like, I don't know, bad wife moment. I'm like, dude, I'm not even listening to you. What are you sorry for?
That happens too.
I'm over here. I'm like trying to get the WIP and chat stuff ready. And I'm like, my tummy hurts. Should I wear a diaper or should I not wear a diaper?
Risk it for the biscuit.
I'm like, I don't even know what you're saying. I want to play my Sims game.
I know, I just want to sit down. I'm so tired lately. So tired.
Yeah, so what color am I on? Guys, I got lost. Oh, I'm eating an apple. Oh, I found more apples. Okay, I did those apples and then I did those apples.
Well, you eat those apples.
I have a little bit more apples right here on the side. Oh my goodness, he is so freaking cute, guys. Look at this. And have you seen how many trash shells I threw away? I got one wrong color. So far, I haven't really had any trash shells.
It's good.
Yeah. I have had trash drills because you do have trash drills and all. Everybody has trash drills, guys. The question is, do you run out of drills and not be able to finish your canvas? At which point, no, I'm not going to have an issue with that. Okay, when it's upside down, Pac-Man and the apples are very similar in color, so I need to make sure that I don't accidentally feed Pac-Man my apples.
So don't feed Pac-Man your apples.
I'm not going to. Yeah, so Paul and I, we've got a video here coming out. It is going to be a sponsor video. And then we're also going to put out another little Oz and Og video. I'm going to show you what canvas I'm working on. Again, I'm going to re-go over the rules, and I'm going to very clearly, once again, state what dates are for what, just to make sure that we really got it out there. All of the stuff is also in the Facebook group. So I did want to mention that you are going to be seeing sponsor videos from me. You're going to see a sponsor video from Diamond Painting with an MD Tiffany. You're also going to see a sponsor video from Sparkling Diamonds with Brittany and Robin. All of these are going to highlight each shop that is sponsoring, even though we don't all have the same sponsors. Now, my thing is that one of the things that we're trying to do with this collaboration is really show, you know, that you can do the same things and do them all in a very, very unique and very different way to make it enjoyable for people to watch even more than once. So I know not everybody has the time, but you know what I would really love to see in this community is that support of each other. And so for anybody that takes the time to watch all 4 of our videos on the sponsorships, I would love it if you would comment on all of our channel, watched them all, or awesome collaboration, or ×4, or something that shows that we can each do the exact same canvas or whatever, or show you how to do a certain thing, but we're all going to do it differently, and we're all going to do it in our own way. And honestly, everybody's going to do it beautifully, at least in my opinion, because I think that we definitely need to be supporting each other's in our dreams. And one of the things that I love about all of my co-hosts is they are the same way. All 4 of them, Robin, Brittany, Tiffany, and Tammy, are all amazing people. They don't get jealous. They are always supportive, and it's just so collaborative. And it is very rare to find people in general, not in the diamond painting community, I'm talking about in general, who will always support you and always have good things to say, and never take it. They just, I'm not smart enough to have the words to describe how freaking amazing humans they all are. So any support that y'all could show them, I would appreciate it so much. And then I am filming this today. In case you missed it, today is Monday the 28th, and happy birthday, Robin.
Robin Trevette?
Yep.
Oh, happy birthday, Robin.
Happy birthday to you.
But not Brittany.
Not Brittany.
Happy unbirthday, Brittany.
Happy unbirthday to you.
Have a very happy unbirthday, Brittany. And have a happy birthday, Robin. But not Brittany. Sorry. See? That was another apology, just out of nowhere. Just sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, it's gonna be a short whip and chat, guys. That's all I got, because I love doing this. I've done a couple colors, but I want to play fairies. I want to be a fairy, honey.
Yeah, I gotta edit some videos, yo.
I want to be a fairy. Alright, love you guys. Let me know how your week was in the comments. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, like, subscribe.
Yeah, all those things.